1964 was a seminal year for change in America. A new generation was questioning authority and shaking up the status quo. 1964 was also a pivotal year in the auto industry, especially as the spirit of nonconformity inspired a brash engineer at Pontiac.
John DeLorean is one of those iconic names in the auto industry. He'll always be known for the DeLorean DMC, but his legacy goes farther back.
General Manager, Mr. John C. DeLorean.
In 1964, John DeLorean, along with fellow Pontiac speed junkie Jim Wangers, embraced the rebellious spirit of the day. They hatched a plan to make a powerful car out of their mid-sized Tempest.
John DeLorean had this great idea. Because he couldn't put the big engine in the small car, he made the big engine an option. It's sort of like a box you could check, a trim package, like AC or a radio or something like that. Oh, no big deal. It just has this rules-flouting big V8 in it.
DeLorean and Wangers even gave this new option package a bold name.
Let me introduce you to another brand new series, the GTO.
GTO is a great name. It means Gran Turismo Omologato, which means it's a grand touring car, but they had homologation rules, which is really just a fancy way of saying you had to produce a certain number and sell it to the public if you wanted to race it. Ferrari had a beautiful car called a GTO, and I think they probably just piggybacked off that name a little bit.
It's one of those cars when you get it out on the floor and you walk around it, it's a home run from every angle. From the simulated hood scoops and then that great engine with the chrome valve covers and the 3 carburetors on it. Interior bucket seats were a big deal at the time, and a 4-speed shifter. I mean, there nothing says muscle car like that.
In addition, marketing genius Jim Wangers came up with a brilliant ad campaign.
A guy goes out and gets a genuine Tiger, a Pontiac GTO that is, and guess who suddenly loves cats?
The advertising campaigns of the day with the Tiger, the hood would open up and a Tiger would jump out of that. I mean, this was all marketing things that were eye-catching, you know, and once people really see that as a premium performance vehicle, it sold itself after that.
The Tiger scores again.
Priced at only $2,800, about 22 grand today, the GTO was a smash hit. It sold more than 32,000 units in its first year, the highest for any first-year Pontiac. Thanks to DeLorean and his troublemakers, Detroit finally saw the demand for smaller, stylish cars with big, powerful engines. The automakers were now poised to revolutionize the car industry by taking the hot rod culture mainstream. These mass-produced rides would soon become known as muscle cars.
Within General Motors, everybody was trying to then jump on that bandwagon because the car was just a huge hit. The car was everywhere. It was like rock and roll.
You got to remember, all these divisional managers were competing internally with Pontiac, and that internal competition is what created that muscle car revolution.
GM's individual brands were off to the races to make their own muscle cars and cash in. Buick had the Skylark. Chevy debuted the Chevelle SS and the Nova. The success of these new muscle cars was undeniable, thanks to DeLorean and Wangers sidestepping the rules. They had revolutionized the auto industry.
The muscle car had its roots in these outlaw hot rods and all this back channel stuff, but now you could go to your dealer and you could get the car. They commercialized rebellion.
With an idea so popular, GM wouldn't be the only muscle purveyor in town for long.
The auto industry is great at imitating success, and so once GM did it, then everybody else said, oh, maybe we need to do that as well.
If they're doing it, then it's safe for us. We're not the guys hanging out there alone. At least they're doing it first, and it's all about making money. So you put the big engine into the little car, it's a winning combination.